Okay, I'm going to create a new empire,
Yeah.
save it, and then we can begin our multiplayer stream.
Yep.
So we begin, of course, with appearance. We're mammalian and human.
Right.
We like continental worlds. Our name is United.
Well, this is the name of your species.
Oh, name of my species.
So, yeah.
Sorry, whoops.
Yep. Human.
Human.
Humans.
Humans.
Human.
Yep.
So I'm just shadowing DM as he creates his race because we don't have our server set up for you to be able to see his screen yet.
And I like Human 1 as a set of
Yeah.
names list. Yeah.
Human 1 is like the more realistic one, and then I just realized that one of the planet names for Human 2 is Rattenberry, which I'm pretty sure is like a take on Roddenberry. That's pretty funny.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right, now we're to traits. So racial traits. For the UGA, we do talented and intelligent. This is because as humans, we're actually fairly talented and intelligent. We have short lifespans, but we do incredible things with them. I have 2 trait picks left, -2 points, which means I need some negatives. So one of the negatives that I picked is slow breeder, because humanity is actually a very slow breeding mammalian species, and that's a pretty vicious gameplay mechanic. Slow breeder. It hurts to pick this as one of my negative traits, so I'm doing it for narrative purposes.
Well, and
so,
part of what our narrative reason for that was also that there was a big nuclear war on Earth at some point that rendered a bunch of people infertile too.
Yeah.
Further slowing down. Yeah.
A solid 5% of Earth's population, actually.
Yeah.
So the statistical impact of that, on top of, 80-something% of our female pregnancies are one child at a time. We don't birth our kids in litters. Typically, twins are rare, triplets and above are even rare, and only not a 9-month incubation period is actually a really long time biologically. If you think about it. So, and our other one, the other one that I'm picking is just like TJ's, sedentary. We live a very nice life.
Was it sedentary or solitary?
We ended up changing it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, sedentary ended up making just a little bit more sense RP wise, because I imagine first, like, Western world, developed world society right now. We have a lot of luxuries, a lot of technology, and we live pretty comfortably, and we're pretty lazy. And in an advanced, almost sort of quasi-utopian future like the UGA has, I'd imagine that problem would just become more widespread and not really,
Gotcha.
not really.
So shit went bad, but it's better now.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So our starting ruler, you know what? I'll randomize a name for that, because I don't care. And he'll be a very prominent character in our early tellings of the UGA for our Galactic Chronicles supplemental material. And the name of our starting ruler is Esteban Rodriguez.
All right.
So hello, Esteban. And I chose hairstyle 5. And I like, personally, clothes 3.
And which phenotype?
1.
So that is what Dylan's leader is going to look like. There is Esteban.
Esteban Rodriguez. President Rodriguez, as it were.
Right.
Alright, and now we go to homeworld. So our homeworld name, ladies and gentlemen, is Earth. And our star name is Sol.
And set the starting system to Sol so that it will generate the correct layout of planets. Yep.
And continental world. City and appearance, mammalian city. All right, government and ethics. So here is, we decided militarist because the United Galactic Alliance projects all its power beyond Earth through the apparatus of a United Nations sort of international organization that, much like Starfleet or other sci-fi concepts, is military in nature. So militarist, xenophile, because they want to meet some aliens, man.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Who doesn't, indeed. And materialist.
Got it.
And we're an indirect democracy. And our empire name is the United Global Alliance. And I need a good adjective for that.
We could just do UGA. Like if it talks about UGA politics or UGA fleets.
Yep, there you go. That's a perfectly elegant solution.
Yeah.
All right, now flag. So for flag, we go to the no, 1 second. There we go. It's loaded. We go to the round section of flag design, and the UGA flag is go all the way to the bottom row. 3 to your right.
So the kind of triangular sort of one?
Indeed.
All right.
And for primary color, we use that dark blue to the 3 down on your far left.
Got it.
And for your secondary color, we use that dark red all the way on your far right to the very top.
All right. And what does the background layout look like?
The default triangular one, bottom left.
Got it. So that's the UGA flag right there.
Yep. And so for ships, we do missiles, baby.
Good old human nuclear missiles.
Yep.
Wormhole travel, of course.
Yep. FTL via wormhole. Mammalian ships.
So that is the United Global Alliance for you right there.
Indeed. Save. Successful. And back. Back to menu. And
All
here
right.
we go, man. Multiplayer.
That is what we're doing. So multiplayer, I am going to host a new game, and server name is Loresworn. Probably should have set up the password before we got on mic, but Chloe knows the one we used for EU4 yesterday. That's going to be the password.
Okay.
So.
1 second. You're still not showing up on my my list.
Try doing scan LAN.
Scan LAN. 1 sec. I don't see that button.
Let me see. Multiplayer. Scan servers. That's what you want.
Yep. Okay.
But I need to host a new one because I had to back out to see that. So now you should be able to see the Loresworn server.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Wait
All
for
right.
you to load in.
Scan servers. Loresworn. Here we go.
Wait, so I need to give him the password?
Yes. What was the password?
Don't say it on mic.
Okay. Well, that's a fun password. That warms my
It
heart.
is. Yes.
All right.
Of course.
Of course, it says it's incorrect. 1 second. Did
Uh,
I capitalize something?
Well, the thing is, I've been playing... Let's go ahead and give the huge galaxy size a try, because after the day 1 patch that came out, I've been having way fewer performance issues, so we'll give it a shot at least.
Huge galaxy, baby.
Yeah, 4-arm spiral, because this is supposed to be the Milky Way, and then we're going to dial back the AI to...
Fly, because we learned some stuff.
Well, the thing is, I've been playing... Let's go ahead and give the huge galaxy size a try, because after the day 1 patch that came out, I've been having way fewer performance issues, so we'll give it a shot at least.
Huge galaxy, baby.
Yeah, 4-arm spiral, because this is supposed to be the Milky Way, and then we're going to dial back the AI to 16. It's a pretty good number that will actually have some space to expand, and 4 of those are going to be advanced AI starts, which means they'll start out a little bit ahead of everyone else. Player locations is going to be clustered, close. Place players as near each other as possible. That is a really nice setting, because we were originally going to have to, in offline mode, restart over and over until we started close together, because that's kind of important to the story. So I'm selecting the Ethereum Concord. Actually, I'm going to make it so the UGA does not spawn randomly, because we don't want 2 UGAs. And I think we're good to go here.
It would appear
so.
so.
FTL method. Wormholes only.
Yep.
And here we go.
Starting new game. The Galactic Chronicles
This is it.
just begins. Thank you for bearing with us, you guys.
Yeah.
There are technical difficulties, and all sorts of mess. We appreciate it.
All right, hit ready.
I am. I'm loading up.
So I'll read mine first. In the eons since the first primitive Rashat communities took place on the windy plains of Ayal, our civilization has spread and prospered. As we progressed through the technological ages, there were many religions among our people that contended with each other for followers. Gradually, sometimes peacefully and sometimes less so, the true faith found its way to all corners of our world, and the faithful were united under a single universal church. Now, after the successful creation of artificial subspace wormholes, the finest minds of the Aetheriva Concord have finished construction of the first wormhole station at the edge of our system. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp.
In the eons since the first primitive human communities took shape on the grassy savannas of Earth, our civilization has spread and prospered. We were driven forward by steady scientific progress, and armed conflicts between nation-states have become increasingly rare. The framework for a global democratic government was eventually laid, and when the last holdouts voluntarily joined, we stood united as a single nation. Now, after the successful creation of artificial subspace wormholes, the finest minds of the United Global Alliance have finished construction of the first wormhole station at the edge of our system. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp.
Excellent.